Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. If you're tuning in for the very first time, my name is Kim Dent. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love teaching stampers and crafters how to make quick, easy, and adorable greeting cards. If you found me on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, please say hello and let me know where you're viewing from. Also, if you would be so kind to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. If you're watching me live tonight, please say hi so I know that you're watching. Also, if you're catching me on Facebook on the replay, please let me know that you've watched my videos and let me know what you think. All right, I have a ton of good things to share tonight. I had a team meeting yesterday, and one of my favorite parts about my team meetings are we swap cards. And that's a funny word, but what it means is we actually pick a theme for the month, and then we sign up, and then we exchange those cards the following month. And this past month, our theme was we could use any retired stamp set, Stampin' Up! Stamp set. And so I'm going to share with you my swap cards and then some Halloween treats that were given by two girls on my team that are just stinking cute. And then I'm also going to tell you about the specials. And then I'm going to dive into showing you how to make a fun fold card, a flip-flop fun fold card. So hold on one second and I will sync my laptop and then we'll get started. Hello, hello, everyone. Let's see. It is beautiful weather here in St. Louis, Missouri. It's a beautiful fall day. We've had beautiful weather all week long. Tell me how what the weather is like where you live.
Tell me how the weather.
Sorry. There you go. All right. I know some of my girls are across the country. I have girls that watch from North Dakota, and I'm wondering what the weather is like there. And then I have some girls down in Florida who watch me, and I'm thinking they're probably a little bit warmer where they live. Hello, Jill. Hi, Lynn. Hello, Valerie. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Mary. Thanks for watching. I'm going to flip my camera around. So let me get in position here. We missed you yesterday, Miss Jill. How'd your bridal shower go? I bet it was beautiful. Oops. Hi, Laurie. Thanks for tuning in. I think I saw Heather go by also. All right. If you're placing an order anytime soon, this is my website. You can also find out when I hold my in-person classes. They are held at Zion Lutheran Church, which is on Dorset Road. It is a quarter mile east of 270 if you're in the St. Louis area. And our next stamp classes for the month of November are Friday, November 15th and Saturday, November 16th. I hold, there's 3 classes. They are the same cards we make, same 5 cards we make at each class. And Friday night's class starts at 6 p.m. We get over a little after 9. And then Saturday morning's class starts at 9 a.m. and we're done about noonish. And then I have an afternoon class that starts at 1 o'clock. And we're over a little after 4. And so if you're interested in attending, please leave a comment and I'll contact you. If the first time you come, you're absolutely free. I'm also teaching a brand new beginner class this coming Saturday at Zion Lutheran, which also has a delightful coffee shop. If you're in the St. Louis area and you love coffee, coffee or tea, please stop by. The beginner class, we're making 2 cards. You probably have seen it on my Facebook page. 2 sweet Christmas cards. The class right now, I capped it. Right now, we just have 4 people attending. So I'm capping it at 10, so there's plenty of spaces. If you would like to attend, please let me know like in the next day or so. And the cost is just $5, but you must be a beginner. So Yeah, no experience necessary. All right, this is my brand new host code, and it is I'll have this for the entire month of November also. This code you would use if you would like to help me out, and your order is $149.99 or less. If your order is $150 or more, don't use this code because I want you to receive the Stampin' Rewards. So, all right, I think I've covered everything. I'm going to show you first my swap cards and also the other delightful little things we made. Whoops. Let's see. I'm juggling over here, girls. Let me first show you. This is two look stinking cute. Look at this, girls and guys. I have guys on YouTube. Thank you, men who are watching. This is from Lynn Zerby, and this is something that she sold at our stamping sale. That's I believe it's called the Sweet. It was called, I believe, Hocus Pocus. And this stinking cute little broom here, that's actually a pencil. So she gifted those to us yesterday at the team meeting. Adorable. And then this was from Vicki Fuse. This is actually made from, you can see it, a brown lunch bag. Same Sweet, Hocus Pocus. It's an online suite. So if you're interested, you want to purchase it for next year, go online to my website and look for online exclusives. But this is darling. Look at that. And then on the inside, there's a little Velcro dot there that holds it shut. And then she even put my favorite, there's some chocolate in there, Nestle's Crunch. And then this one, I already ate one of them, Vicki. This is Butterfingers. Ah, chocolate. I love anything sweet, but especially chocolate. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Potions and spells. Where did I go? Hocus Pocus. Oh, thank you. Potions and spells. That's the suite where those stamp sets and those dies came from. So, darling, that was just a little bonus. Okay, on to the Christmas cards. And I did not take these out of the clear envelopes. This one is from B. Cusimano. I think you can see it okay. She did a lot of embossing, and then she's got some sequins on there. This one, for all my ladies and guys, if you've been around that long, this is from one of the longest standing stamp sets that was in the Stampin' Up line, product line, many catalogs. This is Lovely as a Tree. I'm not sure the name of this. Maybe, nope, she didn't put it on there. This word comes from, but I know this is Lovely as a Tree. Hello, Vicki. Hello, Teresa. And so that's our first retired, or the theme was, if you didn't hear me from the very beginning, it was any stamp set, Christmas stamp set that was retired. That was the theme for this month. This one is from Vicki Fust, and she used, I think this DSP is called Brightly Shining. And this is, I said it yesterday. Help me out, girls. Split. Help me out. Comment if you know the name of this technique. It is a stunning technique, and I've never made one, but I've heard it's not very hard to make. If you know the name of that. This one is Lynn Zerby's, and this one I think was from, did you put it on there? Yeah, 1997. Hello, Roberta. Look at that. Split, thank you, Brenda. Fractured card. Fractured something. I got split in there for some shattered glass. Oh, thanks, girls. Shattered glass. There, that is, it reminds me like of stained glass windows. This one, the name of the stamp set is Gifting Gloves. It was a hostess set in 1997, and Lynn used watercolor specialty paper, which gives it that cool texture. I think you can see it. Just brings back a lot of good memories. For those of us who have been around Stampin' Up! For a very long time, it's fun to see from way back. This is from Brenda Marshall's daughter, Kelly's Fedina. And Kelly, Brenda, did Kelly use, is this aluminum foil that she ran through? I didn't look. let me comment if you know Brenda. Brenda is Kelly's mom. I also have a Kelly. I have a couple Kellys in my life. So let me know if that's aluminum foil. It is aluminum foil. So girls, look, that's just run through the embossing folder and it looks just like specialty foil paper. Stunning. This one is, I think this is Brenda Marshall's. Is that correct? Look at all the work that went into that. Embossing, die cutting, coloring, and then look at all those sweet little snowflakes. That teddy bear's adorable. This one is from Celine Geerling, and oh, I don't know, like this one, there's a technique on here where she scored, there you can see it. It almost looks like one of our, it was an embossing folder, one of my favorites, which was called Tufted, but she actually did this, and I think she called it the tile technique, where she put it on her scoreboard and did the scoring and then rotated the cardstock and scored and then rotated and rotated. So that's a cool technique. This one is from Diana Nord, and I think she said her stamp set was like from 1999. Isn't that sweet? Sweet little country snowman. I mean, snowman. Oh my goodness. Santa. Sorry, girls. This is from Kelly to Shannon, and this is a fun fold. And Kelly says she loves anything that has wreaths on it. And this was a cool wreath stamp set. Or I think it's one of the first that we had. And then Stampin' Up! Also came out with an Easter set that was a wreath like this also. We've had a couple wreath stamp sets in our line, but I think this one was one of the first. And then this one is from Patty Waller, and love that poinsettia paper. Out of the poinsettia papers that we've had in the last couple years, I think this one was the prettiest. And then you can see she used red foil paper. And then this die set, or stamp set, was it a punch? It was a punch. So it was an alphabet and number, and then it had this sweet little punch that went along with it. So thank you, Patty. This one is Roberta Layton, and this one also, did you put it on there, Roberta? Oh, there you go. Ready for Christmas. Look at, I have a couple of friends who have dachshunds, and I remember when they saw this, they had to have it. So the staircase, the Christmas tree. Yep, Jill, that's right. Alpha Best. Look at all the little pieces. I always say this, it's all in the details. It's always all in the details. If you want to kick a card up a notch, it's all about the little details. This one, look, there's a little detail. This one is from Gina Palumbo, and let's see, she doesn't name it, but can you see this? This ring was stamped and punched out, and then that little coffee cup, and she's got her bow, and then she's got, look at these cute little snowflake sequins on there. This is just, love that, red and white, and then this little, what do we call that? There's a name for that. Pin dot. I love that. Oh, and she said this is one of those skinny embossing folders from way back. And then the last card, my card was not exact. This was my card, but it was done with different DSP. I had done this card. This was one of the first fancy fold, I think, cards that I did on Facebook. And this is a WV fold card. It's very easy to make. The girls yesterday got a version of this, same polar bear on the front with the little bunny, and then it just was different DSP. So those are our swap cards and also our Halloween treats. And then I want to show you our make and takes. This was done, we had a special demonstration from Brenda Marshall yesterday, and this was done with DSP. This is this little, oh, there you can see the ribbon that I used. This is made with 2 sheets of 12 by 12 DSP. Now I was a student yesterday, so I decided, if I would make these again, which I did make one today. I'm so excited because who could resist this sweet little gift bag? And we all have packs of DSP that's just sitting around. So when I made it today, I chose a pattern. Do you see? This was the only boo-boo on it. the tree on the flip side of it. So it's two-sided DSP. On the flip side of it, it had these reindeer and Christmas trees. And when I flipped it, I didn't think about it being upside down. But I came home today and came home from church. We had a chili cook-off at church today. And I thought, I'm going to make one of these. I was so excited. So this is going to be like a birthday bag. And this is with lavender. It was lavender something. It was in our line last year. Last catalog. It's beautiful, isn't it? And thank you, Brenda Marshall. That's a sweet, I think the punch was called Essential Tag Punch, but darling, with I'm going to put some pretty purple tissue in there. This is something that maybe someday I'll do either a Facebook Live or a YouTube video on. They're very easy to make, and it's a great way to use up our DSP. So thank you again, Brenda Marshall, for teaching me how to make those sweet little gift bags. The last thing I want to show you before I start the demonstration, we always have, usually we have 2 cards that we make, but because we did Brenda's gift bag, we did, this was the card that we made, and I don't know the name of the fold, but it's something that I had a sample of it, and they're so easy to make. The DSP, I pulled this out of the wrapper. This is in the September through December mini catalog, and this is called Sentimental Christmas. So I broke it out of the plastic, and I'm in love with it. I told the girls, this reminds me so much of when I was little, these deers. So this was one of the patterns, and then these old-fashioned Christmas trees. This was the other one. The color of the cardstock is Pretty Peacock, and then on this one, I used Cherry Cobbler. The name of the stamp set is, for the outside, this Peace on Earth, that is Christmas label. And then on the inside, this is from the stamp set Sentimental Christmas. And it's just a fun way, very easy to make. And then the die, this die is Christmas labels as well. And then, can you see those beautiful embellishments? Those are the druzy, I like saying it, the druzy embellishments. Gold or silver. So we had a great time yesterday, which leads me into, I just want to drop a little commercial. Our starter kit special is coming to an end on Thursday, October 31st. This is, if there's ever, I have customers that will say to me, do you have any good deals coming up? Anytime Stampin' Up! Runs a starter kit special, it's always the best deal. You get, in this particular promotion, you can choose, for $99, you can choose $155 worth of product. It gets shipped to you absolutely free. Any order you place after that, you get a 20% discount, which also includes, here, I'll show you this one. So right now, the other promotion that's going on, which I'm going to show you one more kit before I get started, I forgot. We have a kit special going on from now till the 31st. All of our kits, 30% off, and that includes, mainly you'll find them online. So go to my website and then click on the kits, and you'll see them. But when we have, hello, Miss Vicky, the other Vicky, when we have a promotion like this where, as demonstrators, if there's a special that is 30% off, we also get to use our discount. We always get the discount no matter what the promotion is. So whether there's 2 levels, 20 or 25%, and so we would get that, and then the 30% on top of that. So in the clearance rack, girls, when that stuff is on sale, we get our discount on top of that. So the one thing, where did it go? It's right behind me. The one card, I was gifted this yesterday. This is one of our kits, and it is called the, I wrote it down, here it is. It's called the Card Keeper Kit. It has this beautiful box. So for all of, I hope you can see how pretty it is. For all of you who make cards like I gift my kids cards at Christmas time, and usually I just wrap them up and put a bow around them. Guess what they're getting this year? they're going to get their cards in this beautiful kit. And so the kit, it's a nice sturdy kit. Like some of it, yesterday at our team meeting, we were like, is it a flimsy box? No, it's nice and sturdy. It's heavy duty cardboard. And then it also comes with 10 cards, which Vicki Fust was sweet enough to put them together for me. So it's 10, it's card kits. Here's another one. And here's the last one, I think. There we go. So you get the card kits to make 10 cards. And then I hope you all can see this. Like, do you see the labels? You can put your labels on. It's on sale right now for $22.50. All of this, the 10 cards, and then this beautiful box. Even if you don't gift cards, what a beautiful way to hold on to our cards and keep them safe in the box, and so they don't get rumpled or wrinkled, or, you know, sometimes I'm really bad about I kind of toss them over and then they kind of get bent. So from now on, they're going to go in my beautiful card kit. So right now, take a look at the kit collection from now till Thursday, Halloween. We have all of our kits 30% off. So I know it's kind of awkward, but I hope you all can see. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm so excited. And yes, I already ordered mine. They're going to be on their way. All right. The next thing I'm going to talk to you about is the card that I'm making for all of you today. Here's my flip-flop card. I was kind of in a mood to not make Halloween or Thanksgiving. I've made a lot of those Christmas cards. And this is a brand new bundle that will be available for all of our customers to order on November 5th. And it includes DSP as well as the sweet, utterly amazing stamp set. And then, of course, it's got dies, which I'm going to use some of them tonight to cut out the images. These are like rock. Well, you can see this is rocks. Hi, Jennifer. There's a log. This one cuts out a little baby otter. And then this larger one cuts out this one. And then you can see there are big fish. And then I've got little fish. And then some bubbles and some greenery. Those are fish right there. And then this must be like water, a wave. So it's a very cute stamp set, or I guess you would say sweet. It'll be available on, so if you love animals, oh my goodness. So I want to show you the DSP before we get started. This side, the side is all those little bitty baby fish. And then look at this beautiful one. This is great also if you're a scrapbooker. Here's one of the pieces that I used. So you can see it's Calypso Coral, Old Olive, Balmy Blue, and then more little adorable otters. This page is really interesting to me. So I guess it's like all sorts of rocks with texture on it. Pebbles maybe. And then look, this one you can tell is definitely designed with a scrapbooker in mind. The whole page, it's just beautiful. I just think the artist that creates these, amazing. And then this one I used. This one has I use this as water. And then this is the sheet that I use to cut out the little individual otter. And then this one, isn't it cute? This one is pretty. So this one, if we're done, we don't want to make any more otter cards. Look how pretty of a background this would make, like for some of our masculine cards. And then this one is also, I think this is like in Lost Lagoon. Same water texture, and then with underwater vegetation, we'll call that. So that is, and it's called Otterly Adorable, and then the colors are Balmy Blue, Basic Gray, Calypso Coral, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Gray Granite, Lemon Lime Twist, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, and Pool Party, and Pretty Peacock, which I'm using a lot of Pretty Peacock lately. That's a color that I wouldn't think, but I found so many cute color combinations. Oh, here, it also comes with this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That twine, it's called Lost Lagoon Soft. Oh, it's not called twine. It's called Soft Cording. So I didn't use that today, but isn't it shimmery and shiny? And then the other item I wanted to show you is these, which I did use. There's like 3 different tones of pearlescent. This one is kind of like the regular iridescent. This one has pinkish tones, and this one has bluish tones. And I don't know, you know, I'm thinking they're called Riverside Irregular Pearls. You know, I don't know. I decided to use them. I thought it needed, I'm crazy about embellishments. So at the last minute, like at 20 till 7, I thought, I'm adding these. I know they don't usually float up in the water like that, but I thought they looked cute. So to make, this is a flip flop card. All you need is a piece of, this is Blueberry Bushel, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then you need a piece of Balmy Blue. This is 4 by 8 1/2, and we're going to score it at 5 1/4. You need a piece of Blueberry Bushel, 2 1/2 by 8 1/2, and we score it at 4 1/4. So I've already done that. And then we need a piece, this is the Otterly Adorable DSP, 3 3/4 by 5. There's those, it was hard to cut on those. But I thought this makes such a cute background. So 3 3/4 by 5 DSP. And then you need a same, this, well, I use the same. It wouldn't have to be the same. This is 3 by 3 3/4. This one is for the little fish, teeny tiny little fish. That's 1 1/4 by 3. And then, oh, this is the water background, 2 1/4 by 4. This is for your inside. This is basic white, 2 1/4 by 4. And then Old Olive, this is what I cut the underwater vegetation out of. This is 3 by 5 1/2. And then I just want to remind you, this piece was cut out of the DSP, and I already cut them out. So stinking cute, huh? All right, let's start assembling. I'm going to move some of these out of the way. So this is called a flip-flop card. And I love demonstrators who share their ideas. This is not my own idea. So the flip-flop card is what we're making tonight. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. We're going to layer onto it Balmy Blue, 4 inches by 8 1/2. And then I already scored it at 5 1/4. My little note cards are curling. All right, I'm going to pull that off. And then I'm going to bring in my bone folder. So it gets flipped up like that. And give it a nice crease. And then I'm going to add my adhesive on the back. And center that. I'm going to bring my camera down a little bit. And then we're going to bring in the DSP. Do you see the little Calypso coral fish in there? So that's how I got the idea to cut out Calypso coral fish. And we're just going to layer this right in the center of the Balmy Blue. And then my smaller piece, the 3 inch by 3 3/4, that gets layered on the top. And then we're going to take our piece of Blueberry Bushel. This is 2 1/2 by 8 1/2. Scored it 4 1/4. And I'm going to put adhesive on the back side of one of the the back side of it. And to center it, I flipped this bottom panel down, and I just want to center it in the center of that DSP as best that I can, with about the same amount on the top up here and on the bottom. So to see how cute it's coming together. And then we're going to take a piece of the DSP that looks like water, and that, oop, how big was that? 2 1/4 by 4. So this suite will come, oh, and along with Otterly Adorable, on November 5th, to my Stampin' friends, there are going to be a ton of new products released online. So take a look at my website on November 5th, because there's just a whole bunch of wonderful new product that's coming out on the online exclusives. Every month, Stampin' Up! Releases 2 new kits, and then every other month we get a whole bunch of new products. So November 5th is when you'll be able to view those, view those online. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my, I'm going to show you. These are there's the die that I used to cut out the otter. Set that to the side, and then you can see I already cut out, there's 2 different dies for the green, the vegetation. And I cut those out. I actually cut out, I wanted 3 of them. So 2 big, oh no, I guess I got 2, I got 2 littles and a big. The other one, the sample, I think I used 2 big ones, 2 longer ones. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna bring in my precision glue press and my favorite new non-Stampin' Up! Thing to use. So there it is. You've heard me talk about it now for about a month or so. And the beauty of this is that it's got this teeny tiny little tip. This is a bottle of glue. And then this device, all I have to do is squeeze it ever so gently. And I love it. I'm pulling this up towards the Hi Kelly to Shannon. You've had a big day today. To use this, I just have to squeeze this pink handle. And there you can see the glue's already coming out. And it is just, I think, a game changer. I have arthritis in my hand. Right now, my pointer finger is bugging me. It's been bugging me for a couple weeks now. This has been bugging me. But for gluing, like when I'm making a ton of Christmas cards, or even just the beauty of, there's my Tombow glue. It still sits here, but I don't even know if I picked it up and used it since I've had this precision glue press. So this is from, the name of the company is My Sweet Petunia. I bought mine off of a website called Simon Says Stamps. It was about $35, this tool. And then there's also shipping. So I want to say it came out to about $44 maybe to ship. I'm going to show you, for those of you, it also sits in this nice, I think you can see it on the camera, but it sits on this nice little base. That little pink thing in there, that little plug, keeps it from leaking out. And then this diamond-y looking cap also has one of those little needle-like things that if I don't use it, I seal it up. That little needle goes inside of there. I pretty much let it set here. It does not, I don't cap it, but I will tell you, last week, you all know I went on a little getaway weekend to Kentucky with my honey, and I didn't stamp. I guess it was like probably for 5 or 6 days. And when I came back home and started using it, I guess it was on Monday, it was a little clogged, so I had to put the cap back in there and kind of unclog it. So I think if I ever am not stamping for a couple of days, I will put like a week, I'll put this cap back on it and seal it up. But there you see it. It sits there. I love it. It's just been a game changer for me. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my cute little adorable otter. And I am going to, let's see, bring in my dimensionals because I'm going to pop them up. Hi, Patty. You girls will have to go back and watch from the beginning because I showed your beautiful swap cards at the very beginning. I'm looking for my mini. I guess I'm just going to cut these or use some of this excess. Do you see? I want to make sure his tail stays popped up. So I'm going to just use the edge of this. After, you used all the dimensionals, you never will want to throw this away because there's always excess dimensionals along the edge. So get some extra use out of these. I do have my mini ones sitting around here, but I think they're underneath the swap cards that I was talking about. All right. Adorable. Adorable little otter. All right. I need to, now there's the little die. There's a little die for the little fish. Can you see it sitting in there? And there's the little fish that I cut out. I'm going to try to glue on. I don't know if I'll get to all of them, but I said it in the beginning. I'll say it again. It is all about the little details. That is what makes, what takes your cards to the next level. Whether it's, the embellishments. What I need to do. So here I'm using my I gotta make sure I got it on the right side. Oh girls, here we go. Hi Murph, you slipped right in there. So I definitely think this is going to be like a sweet little kid card for me. For probably Vera, who on the inside you'll see it says, I stamped Love You Lots. That's a stamp that's in the set. There we go. Now we're rolling. Now we're cooking. Did I not peel that off? Oh my goodness. Here, this will be the last one because you all saw the sample. That's a great way to do it though. Aren't these just teeny tiny little fish? And there's even teenier ones. Look at on the inside, let's see. On the outside, I'm going to use those embellishments that I talked about. The river, where are they? Here they are, hiding underneath the sample. So I'm going to use 3 of these. Can't decide. Where should it go? I'll put it over here. I don't know if it's, I said this in the beginning, they're so cute. And these little things, I don't know if they're supposed to be by the riverside, but they are called Riverside Irregular Pearls. But I don't know. They kind of look like bubbles too. So I just thought they're so cute. I got to show you guys. So on the inside, this piece is 2 1/4 by 4. I'm going to bring in my blueberry bushel. That's one of the colors that made that big piece of cardstock there. And then I'm going to stamp Love You Lots. This could go for Rick also, I guess. Could be a different kind of Valentine cards. Doesn't that pop? That's that pretty blue. And then I also stamped down in the corner with the otter. So after I'm done using up, you know, all the DSP cutting out, you can stamp the images and then color them in with your markers or your blends. I'm stamping with Memento Black, Tuxedo Memento Black. And, let me get my scrap paper down here. I'm just going to stamp his little head popping up right there. Oop, and I'm not on camera. There you go. Oh, hi, Peggy. Well, that's a delightful thing to do on a Sunday. Babysit those grandkids. This would be a good set for you, Peggy. The Otterly Adorable. Look at, there's the sample card. All right, there's my inside, but I'm going to show you. All I did was come down on this a little bit more. I am going to color in with pecan pie and then light crumb cake because I want to kind of replicate. Oh, there's a little fish that fell off. I'll set it to the side to glue. I want to kind of replicate the colors that are in the front, the one on the front. So I just took the light crumb cake and I colored like on his chest. And then I looked at the DSP. I was like, oh, that goes all the way up like to his eyeballs. So we're doing light crumb cake all around, up to his face, almost up to his eyes. I'll go a little farther down on his belly, I think. And then I'm going to take my dark pecan pie. These are our alcohol blends for those of you, if you watch me on YouTube. These markers, oh, so good. They're so good. They're alcohol markers. They're called Stampin' Blends. They just make coloring, I mean, for people who like to pretend that I'm an artist, they've just made it so easy. So all I'm doing is adding a little bit of detail with my dark pecan pie, and then I'm going in with my light pecan pie, and I'm just going to blend it all. Valerie, I always think of Valerie because Valerie's the one who taught me you got to make the inside of the card as cute as the outside of the card. And also don't forget your envelopes. So this little otter's popping up to say, love you lots. Okay, kind of looks unfinished, but watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back in with my light crumb cake and blend out all those brush marks. Ta-da! So cute, so easy. Put the cap on it. Our the alcohol markers, the Stampin' Blends, come in a pack of 2. There you get a light and a dark tone, except for our skin tones and our color lifters. Those are sold individually. So there's Love You Lots. That's right, Valerie. You bought those stamps. You make sure you use them all over the place. I just think isn't this darling? Ah, so cute. So there is the Otterly Adorable flip-flop card. Even if you're not into the cute little animals, I think, oh my goodness, this is such a cute little fun fold that it's so easy to do. So I hope you enjoyed the card. If you have questions, hold on, let me flip. If you have questions about any of the products that I used tonight, or you're interested in joining my team, or if you would like to come to one of my in-person stamp classes, you can comment below. I'm always checking the comments, whether it's on Facebook or on YouTube. So thank you everyone for watching. Have a wonderful week. God's blessings. Bye-bye.